Dumb, cool,
Weird.
podcast.
We have to start killing our firstborns.
Absolutely. Isn't that funny? Like, you know, like over in the Middle East, killing your firstborn was pretty popular, and then in a place where it's completely separate from that religion, killing your first. It seems like that was a very popular.
Killing virgins for some reason is a great way to to make the gods happy.
Well, that's my theory why they had the dragon thing, right? Because so dragons were like mythology was all over the world, and my theory is that those people found dinosaur bones, and those people came up with their own individual depiction of what they thought they were seeing.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is it just shows how human beings are really not that creative. They all come up with the same fucking idea. They just think about it in a different way.
We definitely have to set aside this one for another episode altogether because when we go down the religion hole, it's going to be pretty deep.
Well, yeah, when we do that, I'd really like to have
people who are part of religious organizations, maybe.
Yeah, that'd be nice. That'd be pretty cool. But yeah,
but that's a very interesting segue in is religion.
Yeah,
religion becomes an addiction for people who have nothing.
Yes.
After I've noticed when people are really a lot of people who are addicts,
mm-hmm.
they like to then focus all their time that they would have spent doing their substance on religion a lot of the times.
Well, they trade one addiction for another addiction.
Yeah.
You know, I've known so many, that happened to my sister. My sister basically went to this rehab program, which is a religious one, I think, because most of them are.
Yeah.
And she did the 12-step program, which is very religious. And basically, the other night, about a week ago, she was like, "Oh, Wes, I just want your soul to be good, and I want you to be okay." And I'm just like, "Brittany, why are you talking to me about this again?" And she goes, "Well, I just thought maybe you would change your mind this time." I'm like, "Brittany, I've been an atheist since I was a kid, dude. What makes you think that I'm going to change my mind now?" She's like, "Well, because maybe if you open your heart." I'm like, "My heart is a fucking muscle that pumps blood throughout my body." I was like, "If you're talking about my emotions, that's my fucking brain." I was like, "So you're saying I need to open my mind to religion?" And she's like, "If you could." And I'm like, "Brittany, that makes no fucking sense."
It's so
logically to me.
It's so what I've noticed is it's so weird for someone like myself because it's I believe in God, but at the same time, when I listen to people talk about their religion with me, I'm just after a while, it gets kind of weird.
But it sounds like an addiction to her, to her though, because I told her, I was like, "It sounds like, Brittany, what you did is you traded your alcohol addiction for an addiction to religion." And I told her, I was like, "The reason why you quit drinking wasn't because of that religion. You quit drinking because you quit drinking." I was like, nobody made you quit.
See, and the crazy part is it also seems like there's a competition to see who's gonna get that person.
Well, here's the thing. I told her, I was like, "Brittany, how did I quit drinking by myself?" And she goes, "I don't know." I was like, "I went to a professional. I went to a fucking psychologist, and he helped me. He told me how to quit drinking alcohol. He taught me how to do it. It's not that hard. You don't need fucking religion to quit drinking."
I remember that there was one religious station on television that was talking about a dad who was drunk and beating the shit out of his whole family, and apparently the story is his daughter comes home and she's like, if you just accept Jesus Christ in your life, you'll stop drinking and stop beating mommy and me. I'm like, I don't know. It feels like you should probably press charges the next time he does that.
Yeah, I wouldn't. There would be no conversation. It would be press charges against him. He's being a piece of shit.
Yeah, it's because what happens when daddy falls off the wagon again and just decides to kill you and mommy?
Yeah. He's not going to have any control that time. No self-control.
He's going to be severely once you let somebody like that relapse, it always ends up violent.
Every time, right?
Yeah. And it's either they violently kill themselves, or then they do the combination where they kill their family and themselves, or they just kill their family. Mm-hmm. It's never a good time anytime you go to a situation like that.
That's really sad, man.
It is. But hey, like I said, you know, it's like when you look at people like you're like you being an atheist, you deal with like people trying to get like save your soul, and
Mhm.
everybody's trying to get me to like convert to their form of like Christianity or whatever
Well,
bullshit they believe in.
the thing is, like, you know, when she was trying to have that conversation with me, I just told her, I was like, look, man, you've known me my whole life, and I was like, I know you're only doing this because you went to your little program. And I told her, I was like, the program doesn't mean shit to me. And I told her, I was like, I quit drinking because I wanted to quit. I quit drinking alcohol because there are better things to do in life than drink. I mean,
I mean, like honestly, it's like and like I said, it's like that.
and that should, and honestly, I think that should be the motivation enough for somebody.
I mean, usually what's nice is like when you hear like people, what like is like when I hear about my friends who like get back into the religion, and I'm just happy for them. You know what I mean? But that's not because that they were suffering from like addiction, because they're not the ones who are pushy about it. It's always like the people who just fought like a heroin or like drug or alcohol addiction, and now their whole identity is wrapped around saving the planet.
Hey, man, I quit drinking, man. It was because of Jesus Christ. It's like,
Yeah.
all right, dude. Like,
All right, then why are you in here?
exactly.
Like, I mean, working at the liquor store, you know, you hear about like all these guys like, so now I only drink one handle a week.
Thanks for checking out the Dumb Cool Weird podcast. Go to our website, www.dumbcoolweird.com, to check out our merch and all our social media links. If you want to check out how to support us and our audio podcasts only, and an access to our website and all of our other links for our social media, go to linktree.com, which has Dumb Cool Weird podcast. The link is up below. Hope you guys will check us out. We have new content coming out every single Monday. We have new content coming out every single day. Check it for 9 a.m. Clips, reactions, whatever. We got it coming for you. Hope you come out, check it out. Stay sexy, Atlanta, and keep watching our crap.